Hello, so our homemade brown cake just need two items. That's the white sugar and black treacle. So you just start by adding, it depends on this, wait, let me mention this, depends on the shade of the brown sugar you are going for. So we are starting with a light brown sugar, and you start with 1 teaspoon, one cup of white sugar plus 1 teaspoon of black treacle. So you add 1 teaspoon, and then you just keep on just using your hand to just how do I call it, mix it in until everything is well mixed in. So if you're going for a darker shade, which I showed in this video too, you just need to add more teaspoon. Like if you want a semi dark brown sugar, then your black treacle should be like 2 teaspoon. If you want a really dark shake, you should just keep on adding like maybe three teaspoon. So you just mix it in. You see, I prefer light brown sugar for carrots and banana cake. Why do I prefer the light brown sugar? Because as in, I want people to see the banana and the carrots I put on in the cake, because if you go for a dark shade, it turns out looking like fruit cake. So people don't really differentiate whether it's that is my opinion anyway. You can go for dark shade if that's what you like, but I want people, when they see the cake, they know this is, without even looking at it twice, they know this is a carrot cake, this is a banana cake. So that's why I prefer this shade, this light shade, for the banana and the carrot cake. And the semi-dark and the dark fruit and brown cake, I can use that for my fruit cake. That's okay. And you can also use it for your chocolate cake too. Yes, you can use a brown sugar for your chocolate. It's quite rich. It's quite rich sugar to use. And you can also sometimes I add cinnamon to the sugar. Like if I'm making fruit cake, or if I'm making banana cake, all these cakes, they all have cinnamon in it. If I'm making a carrot cake, what I normally do ahead time is to make this homemade sugar and add like a teaspoon of cinnamon and mix them in. That's already a cinnamon sugar. It tastes nice. You can still add extra cinnamon if you like at when you are doing your cake bake. That's a cinnamon sugar already. So if you want to make a cinnamon sugar, you can just add it. Why do I make this ahead time? Why? Because I like the smell. Do you understand? I noticed that some items, the more older they get, the more the scent or the smell becomes pronounced. So this is the darker. You can see there's a difference. You can see this is a semi-dark sugar. So I'm going to put it in another bowl so you can see the different shades too. So it depends on what shade you are going for. Just add extra. So you can see the light and the semi-dark. So I also want to show you the darker shade. So I'm adding a 1 teaspoon to the sugar. So you can see it depends on the shade you are going for, but just don't overdo it. Do you understand? Don't overdo it, because this is a substitute. So don't overdo it. Just take it easy. So you can see the shade, the lighter shade I told you I like using for my brown carrot, banana, and the darker shade for the fruit cake. Yes, for the fruit cake. And you can also use it for your chocolate cake. You can also use it for chocolate cake. And so you can make this ahead time, store in a container, keep it, use it whenever you want to use. It doesn't share life is so, nothing happens to it. I do store mine, and I've never had an issue with it. Nothing happens to it. So just mix it in. So you can see 3 shades of brown sugar. We have 3 shades. You can even make it darker than this. So you can make it darker than this, but I don't like it too dark. I don't like too dark brown sugar. So you can see. So after this, what I normally do, store in the container, keep for whenever I want to use it. If I'm adding it, if I want to add cinnamon to it, I add cinnamon and store it. That's all. So you can do this under 1 minute. Okay, if you're fast, 60 seconds. But you can see the 3 shades. Can see. That's the light, semi-light, second right, brown, sorry. And then there's also a darker shade. Yes, I've seen that one. So this is your homemade brown sugar. So thank you so much for watching. So I was just trying to show you the container. Just you can store it and just close it. You can see it's already packed, looking packed brown sugar. You see some of the recipes that you see, they say packed brown sugar. So that's it. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like,